I'm Marek. Welcome to this another video, and this time I want to talk about this. Okay, so what I want to talk about, as you may have noticed here, is this Bluetooth speaker. As you may have seen on my channel, I have a couple of videos about different Bluetooth speakers, and just to give you a bit of a background, I've always been into music and the sound quality as well, as you may have heard from me before on the other videos. So what's always been important to me was the quality of the sound. And as you may have watched some other videos, up to last year, Anker seemed to make some amazing speakers. Now they do make some fantastic speakers. And personally to me, I don't know what's this fuss about the EU boom or UE boom, because to me the quality of the sound wasn't as good as the Anker one. Okay? Anker has a fantastic sound quality with a really nice deep bass, a nice mid and high frequencies as well. In general, the quality of the sound is quite good. Okay? But I got something like this now. Now this is a Sony XB33, okay, Bluetooth speaker. Now this Sony, it's a bit bigger and a bit heavier than the Anker Soundcore Pro Plus, which I had before. It's a little bit, maybe about that longer, a little bit heavier. This one is about 1 kilogram, where the Anker Soundcore Pro, I think, was about 600 grams, just over half a kilo. This is about a kilo, okay? It's a well-quality speaker. I won't get into detail about the specs because you may have seen other videos, but the main things will be it's fully waterproof, and it's dustproof, and it's soundproof. So you may have seen some videos from Sony. You can actually drop it into water. You can drop it into a swimming pool, for example. You can drop it on the sand on a beach. So it's actually proof for everything. I don't know how they're doing it, because you got this mesh here and you got the speakers here, but somehow they managed to make these waterproof, right? Okay. Some things, now there's a number of really interesting features in here, and one of the very interesting features I found about this speaker and the other speakers from the Sony XB series, because you also have the XB33, which is bigger, and there's a smaller one, Sony X, I think there's a smaller one as well, like 20 something. What I find really interesting about these speakers is you can pair them. So for example, you could pair two of these speakers, which is what I'm going to do, to have a stereo setup. This sounds fantastic, you know. You can also pair, there's another possibility where instead of getting a stereo sound, you can play music from a number of these speakers, so they won't be left and right anymore, because when you pair two of these speakers, you get left and right, which is fantastic. And there's a button for that. I'll show you in just a moment. But you can also, what you can also do is take a number of these speakers, connect them for like a party setup, and you can play all of them at the same time in different rooms. And now this is insane, but you can connect up to 100 of these speakers, 100. And they don't have to be these ones. They could be 33, 43, they could be any of these XB series, so they don't have to be exactly the same speakers for the party setup. For the stereo, they have to be the same ones, like 233 or 243, the bigger ones, okay? They come in different colors, obviously. You can have like a blue, red, and so on. I went for the black one. And what I found really, really interesting about these speakers is they got these sides for the extra bass, these like membranes for the extra bass. You got two speakers on the front in here. You can play them like this or like this, doesn't matter. They spread the sound evenly, quite nicely. What I found really interesting with this speaker compared to the Anker one is this speaker goes all the way down to 20 Hertz frequency. It actually reaches the entire hour perception of the sound between 20 Hz and 20 kHz. Doesn't get any better than that. And I don't know of any other speaker which will go down as low as 20 Hz. Okay? They usually go down to about 50 or 60. Like I think Anker Soundcore Pro Plus was about 60 or 70 lowest. This goes down all the way down to 20. Okay? So let me show you some more features on a close-up, and I'll tell you a bit more about this speaker. Okay, so here's the speaker, and as you can see on the top, you got the power button. Now this speaker will actually tell you the battery level on when you turn it on. It doesn't show you, so if I just turn it on here, it starts on. The Bluetooth goes on. Okay.
Battery about 70%.
Okay, so it said battery about 70%. So it tells you every time you turn it on, it will tell you the battery level in here. Okay. And you got all these buttons here. If I come in a bit closer, here we go. So you got your Bluetooth. Now this speaker has a NFC, so there's an NFC here. Okay, so you got your play and pause. Like other Bluetooth speakers, especially the ones I have used in the past, this will also go to the next track when you click on it twice, when you tap on it twice. And this works equally well with your music player on your phone or your tablet or your computer as much as it does on, say, YouTube, for example, when you play YouTube from your phone, for example. Then you got the volume, minus and plus, and that's a live button here. So I've got it turned on at the moment, which is giving me a surround sound. When you turn it off, it just goes a normal stereo sound. Okay, so that's the surround sound button in here. Now on the back here, just rotate it, you got this flap, obviously waterproof, and here you've got a USB port, a normal USB for charging devices, like charging mobile phones. Now for charging the actual speaker, we have USB-C. So finally a speaker with USB-C port for charging, because Anker speakers only were using micro USB. But here we got a USB-C finally. Then we've got buttons. So the first one is the battery button. So I can just press it to get the battery level again at any time.
Battery about 70%.
So you can always place that, okay? And it also says light on the top, so if you press and hold it, the lights will turn on and off. So if I just move it to the side a little bit, so you can see the lights coming on. Hold it for a few seconds, and the lights come on. Okay. Then if I want to turn them off, I'll just hold the button again to turn them off. Then we've got the button for party. That's where you can connect, as I said earlier, up to 100 speakers with this button. And the last one is the stereo pair. We can pair it with another of these speakers to have a stereo. So this one speaker would be left, the other speaker would be right. Okay. Okay, so let's close the flap. And let's actually do a sound test to connect it. Okay. So we can check the actual quality of the sound on the speaker. Now, to give you a better chance of hearing the actual quality of the sound of the speaker, I'm going to play the same track first from my tablet, straight from my Surface Pro. So if I pick something here, like say this one, I'll play the same clip, so you'll be able to hear the difference. Okay, now let's try to connect to this guy here. So I'll move it to the side, I'll put the speaker at exactly the same position, and I'm just going to connect to the speaker from my Surface Pro. So if I just go to my Bluetooth devices, here we go, so got the Bluetooth devices, and I've removed it, so I'm going to do add Bluetooth over the device, Bluetooth. Okay. Actually, I thought I may play it from my phone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to tap on the NFC controller to connect. Okay, so it's connecting.
Bluetooth connected.
So it's connected already. Okay, now you got this app when you connect that you can use to customize it. So for example, I could go to, say, settings, and I can customize the sound. So with the live sound turned on, I can go to DJ effects as well to add some effects. The separate section for the lights, so I can turn the lights on. And you got different modes for the lights, different colors, lighter, cool, warm. So you can have that, for example. Okay. And there's some other settings like Bluetooth codec, but I'll leave it as it is. And I'm just going to play the music. So I'm just going to find what I'm looking for here. Okay, let's listen to the version from here, from this speaker now. Even if I make it a bit quieter. The sound quality is just amazing here. Let's put another one. Another YouTube sound. So the quality of the sound is really amazing here, and to me this is now the new winner of the battle of the Bluetooth speakers. Absolutely loving it, and in my opinion the quality of the sound is better than the one on the Anker Soundcore Pro Plus and any of the speakers I have used in the past. So well done Sony, a fantastic quality sound. So my main focus here is on the quality of the sound of the speaker, and this clearly comes in as number one for me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and maybe hopefully it will help you to make a decision. If you have any comments, let me know. Put the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. I'm Marek, and hopefully see you again on another video, another review or another tutorial. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.